What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
Here's Jaquez. Pass to Robinson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
It's rebounded by Hendricks. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Outside Robinson. From the arc. Rebound, Utah. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Sexton. Kicks it to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love grabs the miss. And it's the Heat with the ball. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Outside Robinson. There's a screen by Love. Thompson outside. It's Wright on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That one on
First
Kessler.
Team foul.
No good on that one.
Now at the line,
And the second free throw is good. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. George outside. To the inside. Kessler. And he comes up with a bucket. Kessler's gotten his second bucket.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Outside Love. Pass to Robinson. Back to Love. The shake. And it's good on the lay-in. Love's got his first basket.
Yes, but anyone drops after the 0 of 3 start.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
substitution on the court.
Outside Horton Tucker. Now here's Markkanen. Launches a 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, BA, more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
And you look at how screens are set in today's game. Brent, the screeners get away with a lot.
BA, you could call it legal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning, there's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And here are the Heat. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the 4 lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. BA?
Yeah, that's a great point. Thanks, Allie. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
The Heat with the lead. White for 3. Collins with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Dunn's shot is good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
White for three. Collins with the rebound.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Love. Back to Butler. And Butler inside.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Here's Dunn. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And another miss by Utah. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Butler soars in to cap off the break.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
And what really separates Jimmy Butler as a player is competitive fire, Brent.
B.A., you see that wall over there? Go ask Jimmy to run through it. Guess what? He'll do it twice. He'll go through it one way, turn around, and come back. I mean, this guy has got incredible willpower, and when the stakes are highest, he's at his best. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Outside White. Takes the 3. Collins with the rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
From downtown. And the basket by Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got 5. Oh, here's White on the drive. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Porzingis sets a screen. White with it. Dunn in his pocket. Clock at 6. Goes up again. And Butler with the lay-in. He's got 12.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
.29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Hendricks. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Markkanen from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside White. No good with the triple. Here's Markkanen. What a finish! Right at the rim by Markkanen.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Now here's Butler. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. They trail by 7. Here's Butler. Takes it inside. Good D by Kessler. Clarkson outside. Here's Samanic. Kicks it out to Clarkson. For three, George. It's hauled in by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. For three, it's hauled in by Samanic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Miami. Leading by 5. Jimmy Butler, a vicious finish.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And here's Clarkson. George, right side. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Leaps for it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. And it's Miami's ball. 7-point differential. White can't hit.
Just been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
George with it. Now guarded by White. Nice shot by George.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
Clarkson, right side. The 3. He drops it from range. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. No good. Good D by Kessler.
Miami foul. Duncan Robinson. First personal foul. First.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Sexton with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. Pass to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Samanic to tie it up. No luck on that one. Butler on the wing. The 3 ball. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And this is the type of scorer that Jimmy Butler can be, especially when he's getting to his spots.
Horton Tucker can't hit. The Heat with the lead. White for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Sexton. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And down it goes. 2 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. It's a one-on-one situation. Lets it go. And that one's long.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Clarkson outside. There's the three. Miami grabs the miss. They kick it out to Porzingis. From outside the arc. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. Here's Samanic. That one drops for him.
And nice work by Clarkson picking up the wide open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Back to White. Pass to Butler. Now White, defended by Horton Tucker. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That's on Colin Sexton.
Team foul.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 10. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Porzingis. White drives in. They kick it out to Porzingis. Puts it up from 15. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Heat.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
For 3, Robinson nails it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 14.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Butler. The shot from the low post is good.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Butler. 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Pass to Love.
Jazz foul. Darius Baisley. First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, for a big guy, Kevin Love is certainly one of the best free throw shooters in the game, and you don't want to send him to the line.
George with it. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were
The Bulls. Play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Our broadcast team tonight: on one side, Greg Anthony; on the other side, Steve Smith; and on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Utah Jazz come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves. Here's DeRozan. It's good from the top of the key. Hey guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight. That's his money shot. DeRozan makes this in his sleep. Come on.
Pass to Kessler. Right side, Sexton. 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Bulls.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Bulls.
Free throw is off from DeRozan. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Knocked loose. And now Utah, fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
Defensively, this is what you want from marketing. Playing with confidence. Good things will happen, just like that turnover.
White, wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Back to Sexton. Now George. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Fades away. Clock at 2. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Sexton up top. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Rebound, Utah.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Good on the three-point shot.
I love that Colin Sexton is confident in taking that shot. Beautiful.
Here's White. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. White's got a second bucket tonight. George with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Outside, White. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. Ring shot on the way. Kessler with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside, Sexton. It's stolen by DeRozan. Outside, White. From the arc. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Out left to the wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Jump shot is good. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to McDaniels. The tray sinks the three-pointer. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's DeRozan. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Here's George. The shot, no good. Nice D from DeRozan. Chicago leading by 12. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. No one near him. Utah with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Now George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Right, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Now here's DeRozan. 8 points for him.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Pass to Samanic. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about Clarkson's vertical, getting him up and high for that slam?
Picked by Vucevic. Got that bucket in no time at all. DeRozan's got 13.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Over to the wing. There's the screen. Back to Horton Tucker. Shoots over McDaniel. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Bulls leading by 16. Takes the 3. DeRozan's shot is off. And it's Utah's ball. Out to the right wing. This one for three. Horton Tucker's shot is off. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The three-pointer no good.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. White looking around. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Dunn.
Great defense by Chris Dunn. Makes the shot difficult without fouling.
Stolen by McDaniels. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Here's White, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. So for the Bulls. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. There's a screen by Williams. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Kessler. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
Leaking out on the break. Horton Tucker loves running out and converting in transition.
Chicago leading by 14. Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. And here is Dunn following Otto Porter's three. LaVine looking around. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now, here's Dunn. Still yet to score. Shot to stop the run. Good on the shot. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Drummond. Now Porter. Lets the three fly. And the Bulls, another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Tough points from Clarkson. He can make the hard buckets.
LaVine with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Back to Porter. From past the arc. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now, here's Clarkson. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dunn. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
And here's Sexton following Otto Porter's three. Pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Sexton.
2 minutes.
That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Porter with it. Fires from deep. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
It's on Zach LaVine.
For a big man, Collins is a hard guy to stay with. If he gets a step, watch out.
And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here, a big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous.
And here's George. Following Otto Porter's 3. Another miss by Utah.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Picked by Williams. Pushing it up. Here's Baisley. Outside for George. Sexton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. They need this one. Rebound by the Bulls.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Now here's George. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
That free throw good from George. And George drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Back to LaVine. There's a screen by Porter. For the 3. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Utah has possession. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Here's LaVine after the made shot from John Collins. Drops in the tray.
I like this strategy, getting Porter into the catch-and-shoot situation, giving him a chance to make a play.
Now, here's George. To the wing right side. The shot by Baisley, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass? Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Porter. A 3-ball. Utah with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. The open look here for Sexton. Good on the triple.
For 3.
Sexton's got 8 points.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Back to Levine. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Got a piece of it. Here's Baisley. A slam dunk by Baisley.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Levine for 3. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Baisley. Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's a screen by Porter. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Now, here is George. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Collins. With the drive. And finished off by Collins.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Outside Porter. Outside Williams. Here's the 3. And they get it back to the paint. The kick out to Porter. The 3. Drummond in the post. Pass to Porter. Shoots the 3. And Drummond throws it down.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
Here's Sexton. Nice D from Porter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Drummond throws it down.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
Now here's Drummond. 6 points for him. Pass to Dosunmu. 3-pointer. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball.
2 minutes.
Sexton for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Sexton's got 11.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Here's Porter. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second personal foul. First
1:29 left in the third.
substitution on the court.
Pass to Clarkson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Nice job by Clarkson. Really good at working off contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Now Vucevic, after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Done outside. Pass to Samanic. Clarkson on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Beyond the arc. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got his second bucket.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Back to Dunn. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Dunn's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's White. Picked by Vucevic. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Very comfortable off the bounce, and you can see why Kobe White was drafted so high.
Pass to Sensabaugh. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this summer, Jordan Clarkson opting out of his contract and a nice new multi-year deal.
Reason why GA coming off a season where he set career highs in scoring and assists. Time to get paid.
And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Doing work inside. Nice finish by Taylor Horton Tucker.
And it's White missing. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Fires from the wing. And that misses everything. Three-pointer. Here's Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. There's a good screen. Here's DeRozan. Utah with the rebound. Now Horton Tucker. Clarkson for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. Got that one up quick.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's George. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
And Utah turns it over again. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage
of a really tired defense.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. Jazz passing it around. Sexton. Vucevic with the rebound. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Sexton. Markkanen in the corner. Out to the right wing. Outside, Sexton. Markkanen can't get it to go. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Bangs home the trifecta.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. To the middle. Pass to Markkanen. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Now Clarkson following the miss by Dunn from deep to end the run. That one off the back iron and out. White with it. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. White's got 27.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Now, here's Clarkson. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
He's got a nice inside-out game. You pick your poison when you're defending Clarkson.
Offensive rebound. DeRozan for three. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And here is Dunn. Here he goes. Stolen by McDaniels.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The Jazz with another miss. Here's Vucevic. And that one drops for him.
Because defenses have to respect the threat of his outside shot, It opens up the opportunity for Vooch to attack the basket.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Talking sports. It's in the game.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.